George Michael, the publicity shoot. I think it was after Faith. I'm not 100% sure when, but it was after Faith, and somewhere between then and doing Father Figure, CBS Records hired me to shoot a publicity shoot with George for the Faith album. We ended up shooting downtown LA, all over LA. Inside, outside, under bridges, you just name it. Wherever we could find, we basically shot at. And that's where all these famous photos of George that we used, like under the bridge, in the tunnel. We did, I think it's the 6th Street Bridge, actually, we shot this by. Under the bridge, in the loft. So a lot of this stuff came from that shoot. This famous picture of George in front of the window, this was the single sleeve for Monkey. A lot of the stuff was used for posters. I still have the actual posters. It was used for the original calendars, which is crazy, but this calendar has, all sorts of photos that I shot from back in the day, and some that I didn't, but most of them I did do. That publicity photo shoot was just really used like crazy. There were t-shirts that they made. I have my original t-shirt I had from back in 1988 that they used the photo of George looking back. That was from that photo shoot. The posters, the tour, the calendars, the tour programs, you name it, it was used. And what I always loved was that there was nothing like getting a great photo shoot with an artist and then that material really being used. And in George's case, it was really used. And I was lucky because George loved a lot of photos. And I think that's what made management and the record label happy, was the fact that I was shooting him, and as difficult as he was, or as picky as he was loving what I was doing. So that made me happy. And I was able to, get a lot of work out of it. I mean, I always tell people to this day, shooting George Michael opened the door for a lot of other shoots. It didn't hurt the fact that Faith was the #1 album in 1988, and it didn't hurt the fact that my photos were everywhere.